everyone, this is Jasmine. How's things? Yes, I'm grand. Thanks for asking as well. So, I thought I would do a quick podcast show to talk about what happened yesterday in my home country, Taiwan. It was the presidential election yesterday. And we've got the results. So, the current party in the government will be serving the next term as well. And it had never happened before. Never had a political party been elected for the third time in history. So, congratulations to him, although I didn't go back and vote. Yes, we're not allowed to vote at the embassies because we don't have an embassy. Well, but that's not the problem. We do have a representative office. It's just not in place. We're just not allowed to vote from other countries. But what I want to talk about is actually a tweet I saw today. So as a new joiner on Twitter, maybe I'm just a rookie, but yes, I saw this post and I thought it's quite interesting. So this guy said, "I will remain consistent. You should not be able to win an election with only 40% of the vote." Okay. Jasmine, quiet. Let it cook. What do you think? You know, I never ever thought of it. I never thought that could be a problem. But it kind of makes sense, no? Yes, the winner in this election, Lai Ching-te, he actually only got 40.1% of the vote, with the second most popular choice getting 33.5% and the third one 26.5%. For me, it was just normal that the one who got the most vote would be our president. But then it also makes sense, if the majority of people didn't vote for that person, can he be the president for the country? So I talked about it with my partner, who's from Ireland, and he shared something that even intrigued me more. So he said there's a system called single transferable vote in Ireland. And I have gone through the Wikipedia page, but I want to just quickly explain to you what it means. So say if you are hanging out with a group of people and all of you want different things. Some of you might want Taiwanese cuisine, some might want French cuisine, some might want Mexican or Korean food. Okay, so now you're gonna do a democratic vote. You're gonna have a ballot with all the options, and you can write down your preferences. So say if my preference is Taiwanese food, then I'm gonna write 1 in the box. And say if my second priority is Japanese, I would put Japanese cuisine as the second, and then French as the third, blah blah blah, and etc. etc. So other people might think otherwise. They might think Mexican is the best, and then French, and then Korean, for example. So how they do it is they will see which option got the least vote and eliminate that from the option, and then they will check for those who voted that is the top priority, what is their second priority? Say if their second priority is French, then the French cuisine will get votes from those people because their first option just got eliminated. And doing more rounds, they will be able to choose the most preferred option amongst them all. So yes, it sounds like some people might not get what they really want, but it shouldn't be too bad, right? And I was thinking, yes, maybe this could work for our presidential election. But given that the way we count the vote is a little bit outdated in a way, so the way we do it is by holding up the ballot and calling out the name of the candidate who got 1 vote. And then another person will write down the votes and count it at the end. That way we could get a a percentage of votes each candidate gets, but we cannot, if you don't like this person, or like this time in our case, there are 3 candidates and none of them would get over 50% of the vote, and that's normal. So I was thinking it makes sense if we want to choose the most preferred ones from the crowd, but then doesn't it take a lot of time? Isn't it time consuming? Especially given that our way of counting is pretty old but reliable, because Taiwanese people would just stand there at the post station watching you doing that. And that is definitely democratic. So I did not study politics or economics. I studied public health instead. But I just thought that's quite interesting, and I would like to share this with you. Just let me know what you think. I'm willing to learn. And lastly, I want to talk to my Taiwanese fellows in Mandarin. Yes. 就是我觉得昨天选举完之后，虽然我没有回去投票，但是我在网络上观察了很久，看了很多大家对各个候选人的想法。我其实看了有一点点难过的原因，是因为我所看到的就是台湾社会现在还是似乎更加分裂了。就是其实有很多人他们的理念是很相近的，但是因为他们选择的候选人不一样，选择的相信的候选人不一样，所以变成他们会觉得对方的支持对于另一个候选人的支持是全盘错误的。但我其实想讲的是，就是没有任何一个候选人可以完美的符合你的需求，没有任何一个候选人有办法这么完美的刚好都关心你很喜欢的议题，或者是执行你很认同的政见。所以不知道大家可能也有常常听到，就是有人会说就是我们要找出这个社会的最大公约数嘛，就是在拉扯当中找出一个彼此都能接受的选择。但我看到觉得让我比较害怕的是，开始有一些人对民主没有信心。但我觉得身为台湾人最能感到骄傲的真的是民主的这个制度这件事，就是我们生活在这样子民主的这个社会。如果说每个台湾人投下的那张选票都是为了建构一个自己心目中最好的最美好的未来的话，那我相信今天不管你投给谁，你的对立阵营的那些人，他们也只是希望台湾可以更好，但是也许他们接收到的资讯不一样，所以他们想要的东西可能跟你想象中的不太一样。但最终大家的这张选票都是为了让台湾可以更好。那么我就会很希望可以看到台湾的每一个人在选举过后还是可以理性的讨论，然后认真的监督政府，然后对民主有信心，也对这个社会有信心。因为我相信所有人的出发点都不是想要撕裂社会，而是希望可以有一个更好的未来吧。我觉得至少在我自己成长的过程当中，我所接触到的社会是互信的，然后那一个信任感是到我一直到现在到来了爱尔兰之后还是非常依赖的，还是觉得非常感激的，甚至那种程度是有点像是当我在跟我的伴侣讨论未来想要怎么教养小孩，然后在哪里上学，在哪里生活的时候，我跟他说，我觉得影响我决定的最大的原因，除了教育制度之外，另一个就是社会里的信任感。 我想要的是我们的小孩在成长的过程中可以信任彼此，可以信任陌生人，知道这个社会是良善的，然后知道陌生人是会愿意帮助他的，也能为他的人格建立一个正向的人格，就是在他长大之后也知道我是可以相信别人，我也可以主动去帮忙别人的。而这是我在我所住过的国家以及旅行过的国家当中，我看到爱尔兰跟台湾同样都有的一个共同点，然后是让我真的很希望台湾可以继续保持的一个优点。So yes, I just talked to my Taiwanese fellows. I don't know how many are listening, but I just wanted all the Taiwanese people to understand that they don't have to lose trust in the society or democracy just because of one election. I think every time when I talk about raising kids with my partner, I always tell him, I don't mind if our kids grow up in Ireland or in Taiwan because I think both are great. And the reason being that I grew up in an environment that people trust each other, and that helps me to trust others and help others as well. So when I see someone that needs help, I would just go over and ask them if they need help. Like, for example, even if they say, if I see tourists at the train station, and maybe if they're looking at the maps, if they're confused, I would just go over and say, hey, may I help you? Is there anything I could help? And that's kind of like how I feel in Ireland. Of course, not like people approaching me, not exactly the same, like not people approaching me and offering to help, but people are willing to help and willing to trust you. And that's something I am a bit concerned about from what I saw on the internet about the election. So yes, I had to say something. I had to share something. Because at the end of the day, whoever went to vote just wants the best for Taiwan and for, if you are in Ireland, if you voted, I believe you wanted the best for your country. So that's all I want to say, and I promise this gonna be a short podcast show, so I will end it here. Thanks for listening. Let me know if you've any topics you would like me to talk about or you would like to ask me. I will try my best. Thank you again. See you next time. Bye.